Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. My name is Eileen Huynh, and today I will be reading Adiya Sutta, Benefits to be Obtained from Wealth, translated from the Pali by Thanissaro Bhikkhu. Then Anattapadika, the householder, went to the Blessed One, and on arrival, having bowed down to him, sat to one side. As he was sitting there, the Blessed One said to him, "There are these 5 benefits that can be obtained from wealth." Which 5? There are the case where the disciple of the noble ones, using the wealth earned through his efforts and enterprise, amassed through the strength of his arm and piled up through the sweat of his brow, righteous wealth righteously gained, provides himself with pleasure and satisfaction, and maintains that pleasure rightly. He provides his mother and father with pleasure and satisfaction, and maintains that pleasure rightly. He provides his children, his wife, his slaves, servants, and assistants with pleasure and satisfaction that maintains that pleasure rightly. This is the first benefit that can be obtained from wealth. Furthermore, the disciple of the noble one, using the wealth earned through his efforts and enterprise, amassed through the strength of his arm and piled up through the sweat of his brow, righteous wealth righteously gained, provides his friends and associates with pleasure and satisfaction, and maintains that pleasure rightly. This is the second benefit that can be obtained from wealth. Furthermore, the disciple of the noble ones, using the wealth earned through his efforts and enterprise, amassed through the strength of his arms and piled through the sweat of his brow, righteous wealth righteously gained, wards off from calamities coming from fire, flood, kings, thieves, and hateful heirs, and keeps himself safe. This is the third benefit that can be obtained from wealth. Furthermore, the disciple of the noble one, using the wealth earned through his efforts and enterprise, amassed through the strength of his arms and piled up through the sweat of his brow, righteous wealth righteously gained, performs the 5 obligations to relatives, guests, the dead, kings, and devas. This is the fourth benefit that can be obtained from wealth. Furthermore, the disciple of the noble ones, using the wealth earned through his efforts and enterprise, amassed through the strength of his arms and piled up through the sweat of his brow, righteous wealth righteously gained, institutes offering of supreme aim heavenly resulting in happiness, leading to heaven given to priyas and contemplatives who abstain from intoxication and heedlessness, who endure all those things with patience and humility, each taming himself, each restraining himself, each taking himself to a binding. This is the fifth benefit that can be obtained from wealth. If it is so happens, when a disciple of the noble ones obtain these 5 benefits from wealth, his wealth goes to depletion. The thought occurs to him, "Even though my wealth has gone to depletion, I have obtained the 5 benefits that can be obtained from wealth," and he feels no remorse. If it is so happens that, when a disciple of the noble ones obtain these 5 benefits from wealth, his wealth increases. The thought occurs to him, "I have obtained the 5 benefits that can be obtained from wealth, and my wealth has increased," and he feels no remorse. So he feels no remorse in either case. "My wealth has been enjoyed, my dependents supported. Protected from calamities by me, I have given supreme offerings and performed the 5 obligations. I have provided from the virtuous, the restrained, followers of the holy life, for whatever aim a wise householder would desire wealth. That aim I have restrained, I have done that will not lead to future distress. When this is recollected by a mortal, a person established in the Dhamma of the noble ones, he is praised in this life, and after death rejoices in heaven." Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha.